How's it going, everybody? We are back again for another Dokkan battle video. And alright, so funny enough, this video probably should have been up like well over a week ago now, but we're like 2 weeks, like what? We got all this week, that week. We are like less than 3 weeks away from the start of the 6-year anniversary over on Global Dokkan, and I wanted to make a quick little guide video talking about what are the main things, or at least by this guide, the 5 best things to do before the 6th year anniversary on Global Dokkan. Now, funny enough, I was actually going to make my own designs for this, but then Dokkan Worlds, I actually huge shout out to this guy, by the way, for making this. I was going to make this myself, but he actually put up a guide about the things that I'm going to be talking about here, like farming Zenny, Kais, Awakening Medals, so on and so forth, right? So again, huge shout out to Dokkan Worlds. He put out a great guide for this. I cannot make this any easier myself. So without further ado, let's hop right into the first thing you should be doing to prepare yourself for the anniversary. So number 1 is going to be farming Zenny. We are going to be farming a lot of different Zenny. Now, over the course of the entire 6-year anniversary, there is going to be 6 EZAs, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let me cut away for you guys, and I'll give you 1 second about, I'll show you guys which ones are getting EZAs.
10 seconds later.
Alright, so we're back. So, yeah, there is going to be 6 different EZAs throughout the entirety of the 6-year anniversary. The first major one is going to be Ultra Instinct Goku's EZA. This was a huge surprise when it first came out back in February. Nobody was expecting this, but I mean, it's amazing that he got his EZA. Post EZA, he becomes easily one of the best units in the game. So much better. I think in terms of the EZA list, he's easily in what, the top 5 best EZAs or something like that. I think without question, to be perfectly honest, this guy's an absolute monster post his EZA. The next, also the major one, would be the LR Goku and Frieza EZA. That is coming in part 3 of the celebration. Int UI Goku will come in part 2 of the celebration, which is usually like a week and a half after, part 1. So like, part 1 will be the first week and a half after part 2, week and a half after part 3. So there you have it. Part 2 will feature the first set of EZAs for these free-to-play units. We're going to have 2 new free-to-play units, well actually 3 new free-to-play units, excuse me. We have the Tien and Master Roshi unit, we have the Android 18 and Krillin unit, and then we also have a free-to-play LR Master Roshi unit coming out during the anniversary. You will be able to awaken him in part 2 of the anniversary. Now, in part 2, you can EZA these guys, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, as well as the physical UI Goku, the free-to-play one he's been in the game for like the longest time, but never had a Dokkan Awakening until now, and he's also getting an EZA as well. Part 3 of the celebration will feature the EZAs as well for the free-to-play Master Roshi as well. So in total, 6 different EZAs are coming out for the 6-year anniversary, which is why Zenny is going to be super important to be farming up right now. Hell, I'll share a screenshot of my, or something of my current Platinum Hercule medals. I have like 50, 60 something right now. I've been constantly grinding Broly's EZA, the Family Kamehameha EZA, AGL Piccolo's EZA. They're all extremely easy EZAs. They're always available to be able to use. It's very easy to beat. It's not difficult whatsoever. Grind up these EZAs, grind up some Zenny, because you are desperately going to need it. Not just simply because of the EZAs in general, but because of all the Dokkan Awakening that you're going to be doing from the units that you will be pulling off the banners. Alright? Now, in the meantime, while you're not using your stamina for like grinding EZAs, you should be using your stamina to grind Elder Kais. Now, currently live on Global Dokkan, we have these 3 story events that give out the hidden treasures that you can use to buy Elder Kais in the Baba shop currently. You're gonna need a lot of different Kais, especially for like, for example, LR UI Goku, LR Blue Evolution Vegeta. They do not have any farmable units, and therefore you must use 20 Kais each. So 40 Kais in total just to level them up to full SA 20, and that's not counting any other units that you might be pulling. Now, yes, the anniversary will be giving you a lot of different Kais, but it's better to grind up Kais ahead of time for all the different units that you will be pulling. So that is something to keep in mind, of course. And as well as that, as I mentioned, you're going to be Dokkan Awakening a lot of different units. These banners, the LRUI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta banners, these are some of the best banners ever currently in Dokkan history. I believe, what is that, 3 different Dokkan Fest LRs on a single banner. I know Boo Tanks is on Hit Goku's. I believe, how does it work? I don't remember which one's off the top of my head, to be honest. I know SCR Super Vegito is on Vegeta's banner. I know Buhan is on Goku's. I know Super Saiyan 4 Goku is on UI Goku's. Same with Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And I want to say that Int LR Cell is on UI Goku's banner, and LR Kid Gohan is on Blue Evolution Vegeta's banner. There's a ton of Dokkan Fest LRs and a ton of different Dokkan Fest units. Tech Hit makes a return, SCR Kefla makes a return, so it's definitely wise if you don't have some of these units, make sure you farm their Dokkan medals ahead of time in case you have not pulled them yet. Like for me, for example, I have not pulled LR Buhan yet. I was not able to pull him when he last on Global a year ago. Now I already have his medals already grinded up, so that way if I pull him, I will be able to Dokkan Awaken him immediately. So that is a helpful tip right there. Next up, farming link levels. Link levels are going to be very important for some of your favorite units, and I strongly recommend you guys do this for not just for your favorite units, but units that you know you're going to be using throughout the anniversary, and in particular, level up your best units for the most difficult content. In particular, this stage right here, the Fierce Gathering of God of Destructions. This is going to be a brand new LGE style of event coming to Global Dokkan during the 6th-year anniversary, where you throughout the anniversary they will be releasing 12 different stages, all facing all the God of Destructions. It's similar to the Legendary Goku event, but instead it's a really long event, but instead they all start out with their health all fully intact immediately, which is why leveling up units such as Tech Ultimate Gohan or Ultra Instinct Goku if you pull him or something like that, SDR Super Vegito if you have him, just a lot of good units that are going to be extremely beneficial for these stages, right? Now, the one thing you keep in mind, this is not a free-to-play friendly event stage. This is going to be meant for some of us OG players that have built up accounts. This is not going to be easy for a lot of different people. I know in particular, who was it? Moscow is going to give a lot of people trouble. I believe Hella is going to give a lot of people trouble because she changes typings every single turn, so that's going to be rough for a lot of people. I know Belmont is absolutely insane because, you know, he lots character switching, which is going to be really annoying, and he also can launch up to 2 super attacks. We won't have to worry about him, I believe, until much later in the anniversary, but I believe he's by far the most difficult of the God of Destructions, so that is something to keep in mind. So grinding link levels for units that you know you're going to be using is going to be extremely beneficial to help you beat that event. And then finally, I mean, this goes without saying, but saving your stones, we are now by the time of this video, we are less than like 3 weeks away from the anniversary. I think my current stone count's like 700 right now. I plan on going crazy on these banners, so I hope you guys are too. This is not a banner you should be skipping. This is something, spend all your stones. This is it. This is the big celebration that we've all been waiting for finally. And that's really it for you guys. That's like, I've wanted to make this video for a while now, but I got caught up in work and school and whatnot. But Dokkan Worlds came out and made an awesome looking guide for you all. It looks fantastic. Once again, huge shout out to Dokkan Worlds. I highly suggest that you'll follow him over on Instagram if you have it. He's a really cool guy. And there you have it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.
I have spoken.
Drop the bass.